Agriculture plays a major role in our lives. It's critical to our economy, it provides food for us to eat and employment for many persons on the island. The importance of this sector should therefore not be ignored. The Ministry of Agriculture continues to conduct trials to assist farmers with choosing to determine the varieties best suited for Barbados.
Ministries have always done a lot of research on various crops. I think we have fallen down in past by not have as many field days as we've been having recently. In the last 8 months or so, we've had about 7 or 8 field days because each research we're trying to carry out to the farmers, interact. And we've had a good response from the public. For some of our field days, we've had a good few hundred people here. We don't have the facility to hold all of them. Some of them we have to repeat the trials to accommodate other people. So there's that interest in the Barbadian public now to growing things. First of all, we need to identify varieties that are adapted, that will grow well in our climate. Yeah? Like today, we are looking at 4 varieties of romaine that will grow well. But also, besides varieties, there are other products that are being used in agriculture that we research on as well. In this trial, we were looking at a couple of bionutrients that enhance the growth of the plants. So all those things are involved. So as we do the research, we are able to identify the best varieties, the best crops. We are able to identify, we're doing some work with our planning unit, looking at cost of production. So we are able to give the best recommendation to our farmers, what to grow, when to grow it, what varieties are best, what are the challenges, you know. So we collect that information and share it with farmers, and by that interaction, it encourages farmers to grow things.
The ministry is also on a mission to ensure that as many Barbadians as possible return to backyard farming.
Even the householder, to plant something saves on their food bill. Yeah, you know what you're planting. Things you plant tend to be more nutritious than other things that you purchase. We import lots of different things, and generally the food that we import is of good and high quality. But it's even better to plant what you eat. Yes, because there are lots of advantages. First of all, in the world, people are using pesticides, and our farmers don't use as much pesticides as in some countries, but some countries they use a lot of pesticides, and there are a lot of pesticide residues, and you can't look at the product and tell that. So when we plant for ourselves, we know what we've sprayed, when we sprayed, if we sprayed. When we fertilize, we know what we fertilized with, we know what nutrients have gone in there, you know. So we have a better quality. A lot of these soils where we are planting can become depleted from planting over and over. Yeah. So when you plant yourselves, you know what you put in the soil. You can add nutrients, you can add manures and things to add nutrients to the soil, so to get the best quality plants as well. Yeah. So there's lots of advantages to planting something. Each person planting something. Besides the fact that if you have the whole country and a good percentage of people planting something, you're import substitution. Yeah, you don't have to import as much. Yeah, so that's a big advantage also.
Barbadians are also being encouraged to support local farmers.
When you buy from local farmers, there's lots of advantages there as well. One is you have a guaranteed quality. You know that our farmers don't use a lot of the pesticides that are used in some of the other countries, so you have a better, a more pesticide residue-free product. It is fresher. You also, by doing that, you stimulate the local economy because our farmers get to sell their produce, and that money spends in the economy. So you're doing well for the country as a whole.
It is widely believed that there is a need for more persons to participate in the agricultural sector and to find creative ways to get them involved. This industry is vital to our economy and it should not be ignored. The Ministry of Agriculture, through its ongoing educational and training initiatives, is working to ensure that agriculture is sustainable and returns to its glory days to provide much needed revenue to a wide cross-section of persons.